Well, I'm experimenting today. I'm doing something completely different. I've never tried this before. I am going to cook a section of venison backstrap, loin, whatever you want to call it, in sous vide, and then I'm going to throw it on the grill. And if you're not familiar with sous vide, it is a method of cooking using hot water, and I've done it with steaks and other things, and it is fantastic. It holds the moisture in, it gets it at the exact temperature you want, and it is really good at containing the flavor and the moistness and making the meat really tender. And so I haven't done a backstrap before, but I'm excited about trying this, and I'm glad that you're along with me. So anyway, I've got a venison loin from a doe that I shot here a couple months ago. I pulled this out of the freezer, and I'm going to get it out, make sure it's all trimmed up, and then we're going to put it in the sous vide and then put it on the grill, and I'm going to show you how to do this. And I think you're going to be really impressed. If this turns out like some of the other things I've done, I'm pretty excited about this. So here we go. Okay, I've got all the fat and sinew off of this piece of loin, and because the method that we're using for cooking here really seals in the flavor, you want to make sure that you get all of that off, because as you probably know, the gamey wild flavor that you get that most people find unpleasant, that's all contained in the fat. The meat itself has a good flavor, but often the fat is where you get the gamey flavor. So I filleted off the silver skin and cut every scrap of fat off of this, and now I'm just going to simply put it in a Ziploc baggie and put some seasonings in with it. Alright, I'm giving it a good dose of Lowry seasoned salt. And some ground granulated garlic, some chopped onion. This is dried chopped onion, and just a little bit of rosemary. This is crushed rosemary. Okay, and I'm going to roll that around in there. Get a good coating on all sides. And then we're going to take the air out of it and seal it up. Okay, let's put it in the sous vide. Okay, I filled this with hot water out of the tap so it doesn't have to heat as long. And this little contraption right here is your temperature and your timer and your circulator, and it's at 134.6 right now. I got it set on 135 because I want the meat to be 135 degrees all the way through, completely uniform. So 135. Okay, and this also circulates the water. So all I have to do is drop this down in there, and this rack will keep the top of the bag from going down, in, and that way you don't have to worry about getting water inside the bag. And the nice thing about this is you don't have to wash pots and pans. As long as you don't have a leaky bag or spill anything in the water, you just use it and put it away, because it's all just clean water. So now this will circulate warm water, and now we're up to temperature here, so the blue light is steady, and we're going to cover it up and seal the top to help seal the heat in, and then we are going to let this sit for 4 hours at 135. Okay, where you're gonna open this. And remove it. Let's see how it looks. Oh, it does smell good. It smells really good. There's a lot of moisture in there. It looks pretty bland, but we're going to fix that right now. We're going to take this out and we're going to put it on the grill. Now remember, this is about 4 hours at 135, so this is basically medium rare all the way through, end to end, top to bottom, and then we're going to put it on the grill to get some of that grill look and flavor and smell to it. So let's go do that right now. All right, it is This is 8 below zero out here, but I've got the grill ready. As you can see, I've got it absolutely pegged. I got it all the way up as high as it'll go, so it's probably 600 degrees. So I'm going to put this on here. That's how much it went down. So I'm just going to put this on here for about a minute on each side. I'm going to move it around a little bit to get those good grill marks on it and get some of that smoky grilled flavor in there. Okay, 1 minute on the other side. Alright, I have turned the grill off. Look at how it looks. Oh yeah. Let's have it. Well, it took longer to heat the grill up than it took to cook this. Man, does it smell good. Let's cut into it and see what we got. Look at that. Goodness, look how tender and juicy it is. Ooh. Look at that, perfectly medium rare too. Oh, amazing. Wow, I think I absolutely have my new favorite way to cook venison. Really, really good, moist. Really, it wouldn't hurt to have more salt. I kind of lay back on the salt on account of high blood pressure, but a little more salt wouldn't hurt. Folks, you gotta try this. I'm not kidding you, that is amazing. Thanks a lot for joining me. We will see you on the next video.